Okay, today we're going to be talking about area and perimeter again, part 2. Today we'll be solving area and perimeter problems that are a little bit trickier, like multi-step problems, missing side lengths, and figures that can be broken into smaller rectangles. Carlos is painting a fence. The shaded area represents the portion of the fence he has already painted. What is the area of the portion of the wall that Carlos painted? Okay, remember the shaded area is the part that's painted. So I'm trying to find the area of this part. One thing I want to point out is we need to figure out what these side lengths are. I know this one is 15 because this side is 15, but this is a mystery, so I would start by solving that. Then I can find the area. Remember, area equals length times width. Go ahead and pause and solve and play when you're ready to check. Okay, to start, I want to figure out what this mystery is. I already know this is 15. If I know this whole length is 24, and this part is 18, that means 18 and my question mark equal 24. It's like a part whole. I know the total, I know one part, so I need to subtract to find the whole. So I'm going to do 24 minus 18 to give me my question mark, because I know 18 plus something, my mystery number, equals 24. This is our first step, is to find the missing side length. 24 minus 18. I can't take 8 away from 4, so I need to regroup. Take 1, give 10. 4 plus 10, this turns into a 14. 14 minus 8. I know 7 plus 7 is 14, so that means 8 plus 6 is 14. That's just how I think about it. You can also just count up in your head. 1 minus 1 is 0, so that means this mystery side length right here equals 6. Okay, that's step 1. Let's go to step 2. Now I need to find the area. I know area equals length times width. I can see here the length. Remember, it doesn't really matter which side you label length or width. Just pick one. But I can see that the length is 6 and the width is 15. So I'm going to multiply 15 times 6. The strategy I'm going to use is butterfly or standard algorithm. 5 times 6, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Carry my 3. 6 times 1. Okay, so first I went here. Now I'm going to go second butterfly. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 3. 6, count up, 7, 8, 9. I got 90. Now, units. This is area and it's in feet. So it's going to be square feet. All right, the area of the shaded portion of the area that was already painted is A, 90 square feet. A rectangular picture frame has a perimeter of 90 centimeters. Which could be the dimensions of the picture frame? Okay, important information. It's a rectangular picture frame. It has a perimeter of 90 centimeters. What could be the dimensions, the length and the width? Okay, to solve this, I'm going to draw a picture and solve the perimeter for each shape. So I need to solve a perimeter for a rectangle that's 9 by 10. a rectangle that's 30 by 3, and a rectangle that's 16 by 23, and a rectangle that's 28 by 17. Draw the 4 rectangles, then add all the sides for each one. Pause it here and play when you're ready to check. Okay, I am going to start by labeling my one. So A here, I've got a rectangle that's 9 by 10, a length of 9 and a width of 10. I'm going to label all 4 sides. B, I've got a rectangle that's 3 centimeters by 30 centimeters. So obviously my pictures don't look accurate because 30 by 3 would be a lot longer and skinnier than 10 by 9. But I'm just doing this so it's really clear where all my sides are and I don't miss anything. Okay, C, we've got 16 by 23. And then lastly, we've got D, 28 by 17. If we're finding perimeter, we solve that. Perimeter equals, our formula is length plus width plus length plus width. So I'm going to start by adding up all the sides. A would be 10 plus 10 is 20. I'm going to add these in parts. 9 plus 9 is 18. When I put 20 and 18 together, the perimeter equals 38. B, I know 30 plus 30 is 60. And 3 plus 3 is 6. When I put 60 and 6 together, perimeter equals 66. Remember, I'm looking for a perimeter of 90. Next, I've got 23 plus 23 and 16 plus 16. So I'm going to add 46 plus 32. And that's going to give me a perimeter of 6 plus 6 is 8, 4 plus 3 of 78 centimeters. Last one, 28 plus 28 and 17 plus 17. 56 plus 34, make that a 10, carry it over, 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 plus 1 is 9. 90 centimeters. So I can see that D would be our correct answer. A rectangular desk has an area of 972 square inches. The model shows the length of the desk, and we do not know the width. We are solving for what is the width of the desk. So if we know area equals length times width, we can fill in what we know, and we're going to be solving for width. Go ahead and pause and solve and go to the next slide when you're ready to check. Okay, so we could do 972 divided by 36 would give us our question mark because we know this whole inside area divided by one side length will give it the other. If you're like me, you would prefer to do multiplication rather than division. So I'm going to use what's called guess and check, and I'm going to solve A, B, C, and D and multiply and plug it into area equals length times width and see which one gives us the right answer of 972. A, I solved and got 900 square feet, so that is not right. B, I solved and got 972. So that's looking like it, but I want to go ahead and check the others just to be safe. I can see that C and D are way too big, so the correct answer would be B, 27 inches. The model shows the dimensions of a figure that David cut. What is the perimeter of the figure? This is going to be a two-step problem because the first step is going to be finding what these unknown sides are, and then the second step will be to add up all the sides to get the perimeter. Pause it here and play when you're ready to check. Okay, when I break it up and I'm looking for this question mark, I pushed in my drawer. It's like a part whole. The whole thing is 17. One part would be 10 and the other is a mystery. To solve that, I need to do 17 minus 10. And that'll give me the missing piece. So I know that side is equal to 7. Now the other one, if this is our part, it's like we can push this part in as a drawer, right? And all together it should give us 25. So I need to do 25 minus 9. So now I know this mystery side was 16. Once I've done that first step, I can add up all the sides to find the perimeter. When I'm doing this, I always try to go in order and also underline or circle my sides or cross them out as I add them so that I don't forget any sides, because that's the easiest mistake, would be to forget one of the sides. And our answer is A. What is the area of the cement around Mr. Smith's swimming pool? So we're just getting this cement area. We're still finding area, but that means we need to take the total area and then take away this middle part. So this is going to be a multi-step problem. Go ahead and try and solve and play when you're ready to check. So I solved for the outside of the cement, 24 times 16, and I solved for the inside, 22 times 14. Now I need to take away the inside, so I'm going to find the difference and subtract these two numbers. I subtract and get 76. I'm finding area, so it's square feet, and the answer is A. Mr. Peterson purchased 82 feet of border to place around a bulletin board in his classroom. The model shows the dimensions of the bulletin board that he will place around. Okay, important information. Oop, my lord. 82 feet of border around a bulletin board, and the side lengths of 8 feet and 12 feet. You should draw a box and label it. I'm going to write that the other sides are 8 and 12, and I know that border is around the edge, so I'm solving for perimeter. Did Mr. Peterson purchase enough border to place around his bulletin board? Pause and solve. Okay, so to solve this, I would start by adding up all my sides to see what the border actually is. And then we'll see if he has enough. So 12 plus 12, 2 plus 2 is 4. 1 plus 1 is 2. Now I've got 24. 8 plus 8 is 16. So I'm going to add those parts. 24 plus 16. 6 plus 4 is 10. Carry the 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the border of the bulletin board is actually 40 feet. He has 82 feet. So if he has 82 feet of border, will he have enough border? Yes, for sure. So I'm going to eliminate B and C already because I know yes, he has enough. Next, I'm going to look at these answers. Yes, because he needs 72 feet of border. That's not what we got. Or yes, because he needs 40 feet of border. I'm going to circle D.